call it Emphasizing Equity, BSU, we thought to come together and make a demonstration, especially after our recent result, personally for the Black Student Association, our recent result for Breonna Taylor's case and only one cop having any sort of punishment for killing her. We wanted to do something, and I know that our students are advocates because we've seen it before, we've had demonstrations before, and we know, SGA knows, and so we just wanted to give people a space, an opportunity on campus that's actually supported by the university.
There must be empathy, awareness, and constant conversation. Anytime there's an injustice and you don't speak out, it is giving the problem more strength and momentum to continue.
I'm really happy that people came out in support of this, and I'm really happy that we did this, and we hope to do more.
2020 has been frustrating, exhausting, heartbreaking, and so on. In the same week we lost RBG, bullet holes and white walls received more justice than Breonna Taylor. In the same month that fires devastated families and ecosystems in the name of the gender binary. Near the same time that we learned about the acts of genocide against Black and brown migrant women.
We thought that it was really important that we hold this event, specifically because there's racial inequality for all of our specific cultures.
We just want to live, like to have a decent existence, and it's like people are saying no. Like people, like Black Lives Matter shouldn't be a controversial statement, and y'all know this because like what's less than matters. We're advocating to matter. What's less than matter?
We all need to do a little bit more learning about other people, and this conversation about equity was definitely meant to spark students to be more active in their community, be activists, whether that just be voting or having meaningful discussions with their friends or coworkers about diversity related issues.
So the Big Four is basically like our 4 minority communities on campus that's sponsored by the university. So we have, that includes the Black Student Association, the Latinx Student Union, the Asian American Student Association, and then Spectrum, which is our LGBTQ community. So that's us. We do a lot of events together, we do our retreats together, but we are grouped together under the university, so that's what we are called the Big Four. So you'll see a lot of events coming from us as a group, especially during Unity Week next year.
For many, the most important part of their day is surviving until the end. How could one have time to chase dreams when all of their time is dedicated to chasing equality on a playing field that was built to be imbalanced? This question becomes a summary that encompasses so many narratives each day. As we go about our lives, it becomes painfully apparent that everyone is not treated equal. And although we have learned to endure and to maintain ourselves within convention, it is past time that we address the problem at hand. There is a painful truth that lingers in the cusp of our past and our present. It is today. Today, we live in a world that still refuses to recognize people for their true value because of bias. Because it is the nature of our society to pick and choose those it wants to honor and those it wishes to subjugate. For far too long, it has been our society's norms that have left minorities and marginalized groups unsupported and unprotected. It has been the practice of our institutions and our fellow human beings to simply follow suit with these unfair customs. The problem is that our society is not simply an unknown entity incapable of being held accountable. Society is the people who make it up. Our peers and colleagues, our leaders and supervisors, and even our friends and families. It is ignorant for us to behave as if this society we live in is not equipped to change when we are its actors. We are capable of molding the world we want to see. We are capable of opening up opportunities and making a difference, of creating a space where people feel free to dream again.